Son's into horseback riding now. Gonna make a horse crop, leather horse crop. Got this driveway stake, nice and flexible. That's gonna be the core. Cut a chunk of that, 20 inches. There it is. 20 inches of driveway stake, nice and flexible. And I'm gonna wrap that in moose hide. All right, cross them in an X at the midpoint. Take the one on the right, bring it around and through the one on the left. Something happened to that video. So anyway, picking up where we left off, when you finish bringing it between the two on the left side, you pull it back over the top of the bar and bring it back down on the right side. And then you just keep reversing that from left to right. It's really a simple stitch. And just keep doing it until you get all the way down to the bottom. I also soak the leather in water for a couple reasons. One, because my strips aren't perfectly even, so when they're wet, you can pull them really tightly and it'll sort of even them out. You can make them whatever thickness you kind of want within reason. And the other thing is when it dries, it's going to be tighter on the stick. It's going to constrict itself as it dries. That's what leather does. Now I'm going to whip the end with waxed thread, and I'm going to use wax thread every time I do whipping on this project. And with the whip finished, you can just trim everything off now. That whip's good and secure, so you can trim off all the extra leather and the extra threads. It's just 2-part epoxy. I'm just using that because that's what I have. I'm going to roll it in. Just get that whip super strong so it doesn't come undone. Take this one and you bring it underneath. See if I can do that in a way that it makes sense. You bring it around, it goes under this one, over this one, under this one, and over this one. The left one, we try the same thing. It goes under here, or around the back, and then under, over, under, over, like that. Hopefully. Okay, it's starting to look maybe plated. couple of these and just put them in the boil in water. Poke them down. It's gonna tighten them right up. That's it. All right. Piece of hide for my for the smacky thing, whatever it's called, and that just thickens it, tightens it right up. Almost there. We'll go with something like that for a strap size. It's good. I'm sort of making some of this happen because I do know my way around knots, but I'm not an expert leather weaver by any means. But I can make things stick. So I'll get rid of this, and we're going to unlace these now that it's whipped. Can I do something with that? I can whip it right there, I guess. And then glue it after. The time is nigh to glue this stuff up. I don't have a lot of glue left. We're gonna have to make it count. So I want to glue. I'm gonna carefully slide this off. Hopefully it's gonna work for me. That I can just pop that knob off. Yes. I'm gonna glue the hell out of that. Stick it on. I'm gonna glue right there. That spot that I'm worried about. Then I'm going to apply some glue to this and slip my tip on. I'm going to do all that with the tiny little bit of glue that I have left. All right. First things first, I will just glue all this leather down right here. We really want to goop that one. This one on. Now we'll open that up. Blah, 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 running commentary. It's going in here. I don't know if this should be angled. Yeah, probably, eh? The corners cut off. Just the corners cut off. I have a bit of leather conditioner left here, and I'm gonna give it all a nice coating of leather conditioner. Just gonna darken it up a little bit because that moose hide's really orange. It's the way it was tanned or something. But that'll get all the edges too. It's not really burnishing, but I'm gonna just make sure the edges get a good coating of that. Makes all the raw edges dark, which is cool. One handmade leather horse riding crop. Check.